Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, today I decided to do a different style of video, and this one stems from my deep-rooted love for watching TV series. I just love watching all kinds of genre of TV, from romance to comedy to suspense, thriller, drama, political dramas. I just love watching all kinds of TV series. And I am a seasons person. I can watch 10-12 episodes at one go. So I thought, as this is the time when we are all at home and we often find ourselves going out of ways to engage and entertain ourselves, and also sometimes when anxiety and stress takes over, binge watching TV series, certain favorite shows can help you relieve those kind of pressure. I personally feel, even though I'm a mom and I am already preloaded with so many responsibilities, I still take out time to watch my favorite shows. That's because I feel that it takes my stress away, it makes me less anxious, and this way I don't really think about million other things that are going on in my head. So let me just recommend my top 10 favorite, current favorite I should say, series that I've watched in last 1 year or so. And these are mostly on Amazon Prime and some of them are on Netflix. So my first recommendation is Young Sheldon. Those of you who are already a fan of Big Bang Theory might know about it. However, you don't need to watch that series to necessarily understand this one. So in this, the childhood of Sheldon has been portrayed. The story revolves around a 9-year-old Sheldon Cooper. Sheldon is witty, smart, genius, naive, and a big fan of Stephen Hawking. The story revolves around him and his family, his overprotective mother who wants to just keep him a baby and not and she doesn't want him to face challenges of life so soon. And it's just about their day-to-day life and how they manage his extra genius capabilities, and at the same time he is not like any other 9-year-old who would like to go out and play and make friends and things like that. It is a kid-friendly series and a perfect blend of humor and science. So I'm sure your whole family will enjoy watching it. Now my second recommendation is Downton Abbey. It is a classic British series. It is set up in the era of 1920s, and it is one of those series where every character has been beautifully thought and portrayed. It shows the era where there was a time of lords and ladies, butler, chauffeur, footman, kitchen maid, and so on. And the series focuses on beautiful relationship among all of those characters, and each of those characters have been given equal screen importance, and they are very meaningful. There are many storylines that run parallelly in this series, and they have all been weaved together very beautifully. The characters will just grow on you. In certain seasons, few episodes might be a little slow, but when I was watching, I just couldn't let it go because of my love for the series as a whole and all those characters all together. So it will definitely take you in a different era altogether, and you will zone out when you are watching this particular series. The third one on my list is a series called Panchayat. It's a Hindi series and ये बहुत ही प्यारी series है. ये आपको एक literally tour पे ले जाएगी गांव के शांत और प्यारे से माहौल में, and you will just love watching it as a whole. The series has been produced by TVF, and it starts when an engineering graduate from a city takes up job in the panchayat office of a small village in Uttar Pradesh. So the actors in this series are amazing. Their storyline and everything has been done very beautifully. The characters have been played by some of the very well-known actors like Neena Gupta, Raghubir Yadav, Jitendra Kumar. As of now, the series has around 8 episodes, and trust me, when you start watching, you'll watch all of them in a single day. It has a very different flavor and flair to it, so do give it a try. The fourth one on my list is The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. It is a comedy drama which has been set up in the late 1950s, and the story's main character is Midge Maisel, who has been shown as this sophisticated upstate girl with a perfect life and a perfect family, and from there she goes on to have complex relationship with her husband, takes up comedy as her career, and tries to make her a own path in that era. I love family of Midge, especially her dad, and their relationship, the way it progresses throughout the series. She also performs quite a number of comedy gigs in the show as she takes up comedy, and trust me, each of those gigs are so hilarious. You will find them thoroughly entertaining. So this is one series that you should definitely try watching. You are gonna love it. The fifth one on my list is The Witcher. Now it is all about magic, sorcery and witchcraft. The main character here is the Geralt, who is a mutant monster and a hunter, and all the other characters as well in this series have been beautifully introduced, and the character building of every character is done amazingly well. It is based on the novel series that goes by the same name, The Witcher. There's also a video game which is very popular by the name Witcher, and a lot of people compare The Witcher with GOT, that is Game of Thrones. However, I personally feel there are a lot more differences than similarities. So if you are into fantasy, magic and complex storylines, you will definitely find this very interesting. Now, sixth one on my list is The Good Wife. I discovered this series about a month back, and I've already finished watching the entire series. So this series revolves around the character of Alicia Florrick, who is a wife of state's attorney, and her husband goes to jail for corruption and scandal, and then the story progresses about how she returns to practicing law, her children and her entire family, story of her husband in jail, out of jail and all of those things. There are a lot of important characters in this series. You will end up having quite a few favorites. So it's a perfect blend of law, politics, romance, drama, jealousy and whatnot. You will never find a dull moment with this series, and if you have watched Suits and if you like it, you'll definitely like this one. I personally liked it better than Suits. Please don't judge me, watch yourself and then decide. Now the seventh on my list is Made in Heaven. It's a Hindi series directed by Zoya Akhtar, and it talks about two wedding planners, Tara and Karan, and how they come across different customers and how they organize weddings for them. The series has a very strong storyline and it's very thought-provoking. It talks about a lot of shortcomings in our Indian society. It talks about our society's attitude towards LGBTQ community, dowry system and a lot of other things, and it has been portrayed very well. Now it is a perfect clash of money and power along with daily struggles. The show is a mix of love, hurt, betrayal, friendship, trust and a lot more. Once you start watching, you will be hooked onto it. Eighth one on my list is Castle. It's a murder mystery and detective based series. Personally, one of my favorite. I find this series very exciting and interesting. So here the story revolves around two main lead characters, that is Rick Castle and Kate Beckett. Kate is a female cop detective and Rick is a mystery novel writer. Each episode has different murder mysteries which they solve, and the personal lives of the lead characters has also been weaved very beautifully. I personally like the flawless chemistry between Kate and Rick, and I just love how the entire series goes progresses throughout. So if you have a thing for suspense, thriller and action, you will love watching this series. Okay, so ninth one on my list is God Friended Me. Now this is also a fairly new series. I came across it again 2 or 3 months back, and it is about a boy named Miles who is an atheist, and he speaks about his disbelief in God in his podcasts. But as the name suggests, everything turns around for him when he receives a friend request from a FB account calling themselves or named as God. So After that, his life and people around him, their life, it completely changes, and the God account seems to have a different plan for him. Each episode is very different and interesting. The friends of Miles who are there in the series, they're also very cute and cool kind of people, so you will definitely like this series. It's a very light-hearted series. You can watch it without giving it a lot of thought, and you can just be at ease while watching it. So it is one of those series. Okay, so the 10th and the final one on my list is This Is Us. It's one of my favorites. It's a very warm and cozy series. It talks about 3 siblings who have different kinds of problems in their lives, and how they go through it, sometimes together, sometimes apart. The story about their parents' lives has also been shown very beautifully. I mean, I just love the story of how these kids came into their life and all of that. The best part about the series is that each episode will make you question a lot of things, and all of these questions are answered in the same episode in with flashbacks. So the flashbacks run parallelly, and the flashbacks and the present storyline has been weaved very peacefully and beautifully. I love the concepts, emotionally strong storyline, and the direction. This is one of those series that will make you cry on multiple occasions, because it's just wonderful to see the kind of family that has been portrayed on screen, and the way they move through life trying to forget the problems and the tragedies of the past. So yeah, it is one of those series. So you should definitely give this one a try. You will find this series very soft and calming, and very beautiful. So guys, these were my top 10 recommendations of series that you could watch during this time and keep yourself entertained and engaged. If you have any other recommendations, please leave them down in the comment section. I just love binge watching TV series of all genres, so please feel free to leave down any recommendations that you have. I would love to pick up ideas from there and watch the next ones, because right now I'm literally searching for something new to watch. I hope you found this video interesting, and I hope you liked it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Share it with your friends and family and let them know the series that they could binge watch on during this time. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you never miss another video when I come online. See you soon. Take care and stay safe.